YouTube friends, Theresa here. It is August 21st, 2015, about a quarter after 11 a.m. here in Wyoming. I was looking at my dog. I have a really elderly senior dog, a greyhound, who he has epilepsy. He has had epilepsy diagnosed since he was about 18 months old. He's 14 now. No, he's having a little bit of a harder day today, so I just gave him, we treat him with melatonin, so we don't have to put him on the harder epilepsy drugs, especially at his age. So I just gave him an extra one because he's starting to show a little bit of signs he might have a seizure. So usually if I can catch it early enough, I can give him a melatonin early. And that'll help ward it off. And he loves those real cheap sandwich cookies that are like the pretend Oreos, you know. So we buy the vanilla kind, which I hate, so that's great because I won't eat them. And I keep those around because they help after a seizure. It helps raise his blood sugar back up. And it's one of those cheap treats that it's okay to give him because, like I said, you're always trying to keep weight on a greyhound anyway. And I can slip pills in it. That, or I'll use peanut butter on saltines and slip pills in it that way. So now he's settling down. He's happy. Anyway, that's not what this video was about, obviously. Just got home, well, a few hours ago actually, from having the fluoroscopy for the gastric bypass surgery, the barium swallow. If any of you have to have one, don't stress. It's a piece of cake. I only had to take 3 mouthfuls of it, and they had enough. They said it was no problem. He said it was the easiest one he's ever done. What they do is they have you take a mouthful and you hold it, and they count and they tell you when. You swallow it, and then they take an X-ray, and then they move it down. Well, you only need to do that 3 times, and he said everything was fine, so I'm cleared on that part. They had a couple more cups that you could drink, and then some fizzy stuff like Alka-Seltzer if they still have trouble, they have you drink, and a barium pill, but I didn't have to do any of that. So that's awesome. Took me longer to drive there and drive home than it did to test. So it's all coming together. I go next Tuesday for my normal dietitian and nurse practitioner. So that'll be visit number 5 with them. I have one more visit and then we submit. So it's coming down to the wire. The receptionist there thought she had signed a release of records from my doctor, and she hadn't, so we have to do that still. She lost a letter of necessity. It's not her fault. There's a big shuffle in this office. When I first started in this office, it was just her. And then the practice grew, and they hired another receptionist. Then the new weight loss surgeon came, and he moved his office in there. So they've done all this shuffle, and they've hired all these new people, and I think they lost a few of the records because I gave them the letter of necessity at my other surgeon's office. And at that time, I asked if she wanted one. She's like, oh, no, anything they have I can get. Well, now there seems to be a problem, but we'll get it sorted out. Super nice people. No complaints. So, let's see. This is the sheet that gave me the checklist of what I still need to have done. I had my surgical evaluation. 6 months supervised weight management. So, I'm on, almost next week will be 5 months. Psychological evaluation, just got that done. 5 years of medical records, working on that. Letter of medical necessity, I have that, and thankfully I kept the original. and gave a copy to the surgeon. So I still have that, and I'll give that to her. And then the letter of medical necessity from my Dr. Helling, who will do my surgery here, and take care of that. So all we're waiting on is the medical records, and then I just had the fluoroscopy to make sure the upper GI tract was all good, and it's all good, and so we're rocking and rolling. Now we just gotta hope the insurance doesn't decide they're gonna be little jerk faces and wait 30 days, which they might, but you know, what's 30 more days when you've gone 6 months, right? So yes, they went well eating. I didn't exercise, and I'm not making excuses, but it's extremely smoky here. I live in Wyoming, and they say the smoke from the Oregon and Washington state fires is really tracking here. It is so smoky that normally I can see out and see the mountains. I can't see any mountains. I can just see across the street. That's it. They're having everybody stay indoors as much as possible. Those of us with asthma, especially, it's really affecting my asthma, and that's why I'm not exercising. I'm having to restrict what I do because, and I've had to use my rescue inhaler a few times. My husband's had to use it a few times. I may have to do a breathing treatment later on, which no worries. I have all the vials and everything. I keep fully prepared. But so I'm not, but I'm getting enough. This is my third medical thing this week. So there's a lot of walking involved in every one of these places, going down the long hall and corridor. So I am getting in my exercise. So I need kind of a day just for me, just to, get my head adjusted. I don't like having to jump through all these hoops and stuff. I know it's a necessary evil, but, sometimes, when you're an introvert like me, you don't like having to, it's hard. I don't like being messed with medically. I just, I'm the type I will treat myself until I'm almost dead. So, I know that's a bad fault of mine. But, yeah, I hate going to doctors. That's all I really got going on. Still making my scarves and selling those to help pay for all these costs. Wow. And that's about it. How are y'all doing? All doing well? I'm anxious to hear what you're doing. Please drop me a line, like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Let's support each other. Together we can all make a vast difference. I'm still not getting any comments or anything. I'm wondering if you guys are out there. Hope so. If not, I guess I'll just do them so I have something back to look on. So, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. And remember that I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.